Oh, that's hilarious. The now, as far as you've got facilities all across the country, how have you found the staffing for maintenance been? Is it different across the country in different provinces? It's been okay, or is there a lot of turnover? What's been your experience lately related to staffing?
Yeah, well, I kind of hate to say this, Dan, but at aged care, like all providers, they do struggle a little bit, especially in British Columbia right now is a huge challenge. They've identified, more than 2,000 vacancies in the province, just on the care side. So healthcare aides, LPNs, registered nurses, sort of as a starting point. But the infrastructure department has actually maintained really great staffing levels right across Canada. We struggled very little. Again, I think a lot of it, in part, as you know, Dan, I know there's great training available from maintenance care, but we do our own training. Just because I think it's important based on my own training that I had used from a previous CMMS system. We actually had, I guess he was a very patient trainer, if you will. And the approach that I wanted more than anything was I want to just learn certain aspects of it. And once I learned it, then I wanted to move on to the next things. Because again, your program itself, it really has, many fingers at the end of the day. And I just find if we move faster than somebody's ready to move, then you have a tendency to lose some of those people.
Yeah.
And, even with Ontario coming on board, we had a number of people that said, yeah, I think I'm going to have to pack up. I don't know how to use computers. I don't even know how to turn a computer on. But our first training sessions were really not about how to use maintenance care. Our first training sessions were more about the capacity and capability of what this program can do for you. So the first thing that we did is we got their interest. We showed them, and of course, we're getting lots of wows. This is incredible. That kind of thing. And we just said, look, we take it a step at a time, a day at a time. We provided group training, but we've also provided one-on-one training as well, where that was necessary. And I think that's the sort of thing that, if we train them at their level and what they're ready for, and we still have people at this point in Ontario that are simply just opening tasks and closing tasks. That's really all they're capable of doing. And we've been using the program since April 1st. But about 90% of the sites are starting to put assets into the system. They're starting to link tasks into those assets. And slow and steady wins the race. Even in Western Canada, where we've been using it for a number of years, we have some that I would deem to be absolute super users, and we still have some people that are using it at the basic level. We're ready to move forward with them when they're ready to move forward.